Hello Aquarius, this is your general reading for the week of July 9th to July 15th. Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. These are general readings. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what message or messages come through for you for this week, Aquarius. Aquarius. So Aquarius, I definitely am showing that there are going to be changes happening this week. I definitely see some changes happening. I do want to say this could be some kind of change in some kind of group situation, some kind of organization possibly, or some kind of change in some kind of traditional way of thinking. I do want to say that this could be some kind of belief or way of thinking in general, or some kind of dogma or ideology. But I want to say that there is some change happening here regarding this situation. I feel that there's going to be some kind of weighing of pros and cons here, and this could quite possibly have to do with some kind of communication, some kind of issue with communication, some kind of possible challenge or conflict that happened possibly between some individuals. This could be some individuals within this organization or within this group here, or this could be some kind of verbal attack, some kind of possible argument or disagreement that happened. I feel that there could possibly be changes happening regarding this. And I do want to say that whatever has already started, it's going to play out in a specific way. We can no longer change this energy. This energy has already been implemented. It's already going to move forward, whether we want it to move forward or not. So all we can do at this point is make the best with what we have in this situation and move forward and kind of go with the flow essentially. And I am almost feeling go with the flow in the sense, looking at our temperance card here, that to put things into balance essentially. I see temperance almost as going with the flow, as Archangel Michael is currently moving water back and forth from one chalice to the other. I feel that this the energy of this week needs to be a little bit more flexible, because the wheel has already started rolling, and there's not much that we can do at this point. And I do feel, Aquarius, this could have to do with some individual. I feel like there could be a possible situation regarding a possible fire sign energy or even water energy. And it could be the possibility of some kind of work situation. And I feel like it could have something to do with several different individuals. Actually, there may have been some kind of argument, some kind of conflict between two individuals. Maybe somebody is feeling a little bit hurt, somebody is feeling a little bit hesitant from moving forward. I do want to say that this could quite possibly be an incident that several people were involved within this group or within this organization. And it's going to put you in a position that's going to force you to essentially be flexible. And I do know, Aquarius, for you, this may be somewhat challenging being a fixed sign. However, I do feel that being flexible is going to behoove you essentially this week. I do feel like our Archangel Michael here is going to provide some kind of power and some kind of strength to you moving forward. However, I do feel like there could be some kind of change happening in general within some kind of organization, some kind of traditional structure, regarding several different individuals in general. And I do want to say, if this is a work situation, I feel like this could be having something to do with several different individuals, possible individual that may have been argumentative with somebody other, with another person, possibly a younger individual, possibly some kind of individual that is having to multitask a lot. This could be an individual at the company that is having to possibly a secretary, or possibly somebody that's having to do several different things at once. And I do want to say, Aquarius, my question for you is, have you been argumentative with somebody? This may be your own energy coming through the Five of Swords here. If you've currently been argumentative with somebody this week, and it's your energy that needs to be somewhat more flexible and somewhat more balanced. I feel if you have been argumentative with somebody, there could be the possibility of somebody being hesitant on approaching you, or somebody that may be wanting to offer some kind of assistance, some kind of help that you're not interested in receiving, that you're not interested in dealing with these people in general. I feel like there may be some kind of situation where people are needing to come to you. People need possibly some assistance from you. And I feel like they may be coming to you, and there may be some kind of dispute here. There may be some kind of situation where maybe you feel you're better than these other people, Aquarius. Maybe you feel like maybe you're a little bit on your high horse here. Maybe you're being a little bit too competitive this week, because I do see some people advancing towards you, Aquarius, and I feel like your back is essentially turned on them. And I feel that our Archangel Michael here, Temperance, is telling us, be a little bit more flexible, be a little bit more centered, be a little bit more in balance in general, especially if you're in a work type situation, especially if other people are depending on you, if other people need you right now. Being in a work type situation, we should be somewhat of a team player. We need to be accessible to other individuals within the company or within the place of employment, so people can have access to us, so we can share those ideas and communication with them. We need to be approachable in general, and I feel that there may be some individuals kind of having to multitask regarding this. I feel like perhaps you're being a little bit competitive here this week, a little bit egotistical, or a little bit on your high horse. Other people are kind of looking to you towards possibly needing some aid, and perhaps they're needing to go to somebody else this week, somebody else who is maybe not as adept to handling numerous requests as yourself, Aquarius. You being the sign of air, you are very communicative, you are very open. It is very easy for you to communicate with others, and you are naturally a helper to other individuals. I feel if Aquarius, if this is your energy coming through the Five of Swords here, I feel that possibly you may be a little bit competitive or argumentative this week, and maybe some people, they need your assistance, but maybe someone's hesitating, or maybe they're not finding you accessible for whatever reason this week, based on how you are communicating. And I feel like they may be having to go to somebody else who's not adept or not easily able to handle all their requests within this group or within this company. I feel that this quite possibly could be the changes that need to be happening this week. I feel that these changes are already happening. And I feel like this could quite possibly be what our Temperance card is saying for this week, Aquarius, is to keep it balanced, to go with the flow on whatever is changing. This could be something I feel that has upset you quite possibly, Aquarius, and I feel that perhaps these changes in this organization have upset you to the point that you're kind of lashing out maybe at individuals. Maybe you've kind of seen this as some kind of personal attack, and you're in a position that you don't want to deal with the other people because you're frustrated towards the situation in general, towards the organization in and of itself, or towards the way that the organization is thinking. And I feel that you may have taken these attacks personally, or that you may simply be trying to compete and get more attention in general. I feel that there is definitely some frustration possibly here, some possible rage even, or anger regarding a possible situation with the changes that are happening in this organization, to the point that you don't want to be available for your coworkers or for your friends, or if we're dealing with friends or family, or if we're dealing with a relationship here, I feel that there may be people coming to you and you're not accessible. You're a little bit argumentative, a little bit maybe hot-headed this week. And it could be your own frustration towards the changes that are being made in this organization, Aquarius. However, I do feel, go with the flow this week. Wait and see what happens. See if we can change this challenging energy of the 5. See if we can move it to the 6 and harmonize it a little bit. Harmonize in general. Bring things back into balance so you can become once again the friendly and accessible Aquarius that people like to come to, the Aquarius that is very communicative and very open with others, so that other people feel a safe ground when they approach you. Like I said, these changes that are already these changes that have already been implemented or are currently being implemented. These changes are external changes that essentially you have no control over. The changes are going to happen nonetheless. The ball has already started rolling, and there's really nothing that you can do about it at this point. The only thing you can do is go with the flow, be as flexible as possible, remain balanced, remain somewhat grounded if you can, but still be flexible. Flexibility is going to be the key for this week, and see if you can nonetheless remain accessible to your friends or coworkers if we're dealing with a work type situation. Remain accessible and remain communicative and open and approachable, so other people feel safe approaching you, so we don't have this hesitation, so we don't have people feeling hesitant prior to approaching you. So that is the message that I'm seeing for you for this week. Aquarius, do let me know if you have questions or comments. If you like this material, subscribe and have a good week.